What self-help gurus don't want you to know. Have you ever felt like a computer program running on a system you don't fully understand, yet it promises to solve all your problems? If your answer is yes, then you've already had a brush with the self-help industry. Today, we're going to hack that industry and analyze the code of conduct of its main developers, the gurus. The insecurity trap: how self-help keeps you stuck. The self-help industry thrives on fertile ground, your insecurity. They sell you the idea that you have a problem: lack of purpose, lack of success, lack of happiness, and that the only solution lies in their courses, books, and events. This isn't help, it's manipulation. And the mind hacker knows that the first rule to control you is convincing you that you are incomplete, that something is missing, and that only they hold the key to your fulfillment. So what happens? We enter an infinite consumption loop, searching for the next big secret formula that will fix everything. We buy the next ebook, the next workshop, the next 10-step program to success, hoping that this time we'll finally have the answers. But the only thing we get is a bigger emptiness, a lighter wallet, and a deep sense of failure because the formula, for some reason, didn't work for us. And the guru, with their charisma and persuasive language, tells you it's your fault. You didn't try hard enough. Your mindset isn't right. That's the programming they want you to accept, so you'll keep buying. This is the essence of the matrix, keeping you in a loop of searching and consuming, on autopilot, buying solutions without ever solving the real problem. And your mental health pays the first price. The stress, anxiety, and exhaustion you feel are not flaws in you. They are bugs in the system. They forced you to run. Self-discovery cannot be bought. It must be lived. Subversive evolution is about abandoning the search for formulas and embracing the journey, with all its baggage, mistakes, and surprises. Your emotional freedom exists only when you free yourself from the need for a guru, a mentor, or an external authority telling you what to do. Your true power lies within you. It's in your intuition, your experience, and your ability to question and doubt. What the guru sells is a shortcut, an expressway to a place that doesn't exist. But what we're building here is the map of your own life. A map only you can draw. To start protecting yourself from this manipulation, today's practical exercise is the budget hack. For an entire month, track every penny you spend on self-help books, courses, programs, events. At the end of the month, look at that number. Then ask yourself, what could I have done with this money? What experiences could I have bought? How could I have invested in my own life, instead of someone else's formula? This reflection alone is the first step toward reclaiming your power. If you're ready to break free from manipulation, comment the word deprogramming. Like this video if you understand that your evolution is in your own hands, and subscribe to stay in control. If you've already started questioning, you've opened the door to critical thinking. Now, let's install our mental firewall. Let's learn to identify parasitic programs, the warning signs that a mentor online doesn't see you as a human being, but as a client, a number, a revenue source. 5 signs your mentor sees you only as a customer. The internet is full of programs disguised as guides, and our mission is to learn how to read the code behind the facade. Pay attention, because these are the most important signals for your self-discovery and mental health. Signal 1. Promises of quick and easy results. The mentor, who claims you'll be a millionaire in 6 months, find inner peace in a weekend workshop, or solve all your problems with the 10-step program. That's a lie. Subversive evolution is a process, a journey, not a shortcut. Mentors who sell instant results aren't helping you. They're selling you an illusion. Your subsequent frustration fuels your next purchase. Signal 2. Language of guilt and exclusion. The mentor, who says, if you didn't succeed, it's your fault. You didn't try hard enough. You don't have the right mindset, or who creates a sense of exclusivity. Only the chosen will access this content. This language is manipulation. It keeps you trapped in cycles of guilt and fear. The truth is, your success belongs to you alone, and isn't measured by what any guru says. A real guide gives tools but empowers you to be your own master. Signal 3. Lack of vulnerability. The mentor, who presents themselves as perfect, someone who has conquered everything, never fails, and is always happy. That's a FOD, a character. The online system wants us to follow an unattainable hero. But humans are vulnerable. A real guide shows their struggles, flaws, and imperfections. They show that the journey is human, hard, and that they're in the same boat as you. Vulnerability is what builds true connection. Signal 4. Fear of questioning. The mentor who dislikes questions, dodges criticism, or deletes negative comments. They sell the idea that the only way is theirs. Emotional freedom exists only when you can question everything, doubt, and seek your own truth. A mentor afraid of your questions isn't a mentor. They're a dictator of ideas, wanting you on autopilot. Signal 5. Selling secret formulas. The notion that there's a hidden secret, a magic formula for happiness, wealth, or purpose that only they possess. This is a trick to maintain power and dependency. Life has no universal formula. Your journey is unique and must be written by you. To protect yourself from these mental viruses, today's practical action is the protection checklist. Next time a mentor pops up in your feed, where you feel the urgency to buy a course, pause and check for these 5 signals. Use them as a filter to safeguard your mental system. If you're ready to shield yourself from gurus, comment like this video if you understand that your evolution is in your own hands, and subscribe to stay in control. By now, you're becoming a master at detecting manipulation. But it's time to look inward, because the greatest loss when following a manipulative mentor isn't money, it's your soul, your essence. The invisible prison. The cost of giving away your life. The highest price of surrendering to a guru is the loss of personal agency, your ability to make decisions for yourself. You begin to believe that the answer to all your problems lies in the next formula, the next course, the next program from your mentor. Unknowingly, you hand over control of your life. You stop trusting your own intuition, your inner voice, and start living according to someone else's instruction manual. The mind analyst knows that your intuition, your inner voice, is your most reliable GPS. It's your own source code, but the manipulation by gurus teaches you to ignore this GPS and follow their map. The result is an autopilot life, always chasing external validation, seeking confirmation that you're doing the right thing. You become a reflection of the person you admire, but lose your own light. This is the invisible prison, and that is exactly what the system wants. For you to lose confidence in yourself, so you're always looking for a savior. Mental health is the first to suffer the impact. Anxiety arises from constantly trying to be what others expect. Depression sets in when you realize the formula didn't work, accompanied by the guilt of thinking it's your fault. The emptiness you feel results from living a life that isn't truly yours. Self-discovery becomes impossible because you're always chasing an ideal created for you by someone else. Emotional freedom only exists when you have the courage to be who you truly are with all your imperfections, mistakes, and authenticity. Subversive evolution is about reclaiming your power. It's about becoming your own guide, your own mind analyst. It's about understanding that your success and purpose cannot be bought in an online package. They must be built by you, with your own hands, your intelligence, and your intuition. Your journey is unique and cannot be copied from anyone else. The greatest act of rebellion against manipulation is trusting yourself. To start rebuilding your confidence, today's practical exercise is the intuition exercise. For an entire day, for every small decision, what to eat for lunch, what to wear, what music to listen to, pause for a second and ask yourself, what is my intuition telling me to do? And regardless of what it says, follow your intuition. Start small. Over time, you'll notice that your intuition is your best tool, your best advisor, always there to guide you. If you're ready to trust yourself, comment, "I trust myself." Like this video if you understand the value of your intuition, and subscribe to stay in control. If you've made it this far, it means your mind is already in the process of being deprogrammed. We've exposed the manipulation of mentors, understood the cost of outsourcing our soul, and begun rebuilding our self-confidence. Now, let us bring it all together and uncover the most powerful truth of all. Your greatest mentor isn't someone on the internet, it's you. The self-revolution, why you are your own greatest mentor. The search for a guru reflects our autopilot programming. We've been taught to seek external authority to tell us what to do, how to think, and how to live. But the mind analyst knows that your intuition, your experience, your failures, and your victories are your greatest guides. Your real power doesn't lie in finding answers in someone else. It lies in becoming the answer yourself. Subversive evolution is the journey to becoming your own mentor. This isn't arrogance. It's empowerment. It's taking full responsibility for your life, your mistakes, your choices, and your self-discovery. It's understanding that your journey is unique, and someone else's map won't serve you. Your purpose isn't something a guru gives you in a program. It's something you uncover through living, failing, getting up, and continuing. Your success isn't another person's formula. It's your own definition of a life that makes you feel whole. And that's the only definition that matters. Mental health strengthens only when we stop seeking external validation and start living according to our own compass. Emotional freedom exists only when we free ourselves from the need to please others and embrace our own truth, our own voice. The manipulation of the mentors industry is based on fear and insecurity, but the mind analyst knows the greatest strength of all is self-confidence. The confidence that comes from knowing you have the tools to navigate life, no matter how complex it gets. Final practical action: create your subversive manifesto. Take a piece of paper or a digital note and write a single sentence expressing your deepest truth. It could be something like, "My purpose is to live authentically, not perfectly," or "Trust my intuition." This sentence is your new programming, your new code, your new compass. And that compass exists inside you. If you're ready to become your own guide, comment, "My own guide." Like this video if you understand that your greatest power lies in your own hands, and subscribe to the channel. And if this video gave you the strength to break free from manipulation, share it with someone who also needs it. The journey continues. Your mind has now started the process of true deprogramming. We've uncovered the mechanics of guru manipulation, understood the cost of outsourcing our lives, rebuilt our self-confidence, and embraced the most important truth. The ultimate mentor is within you. The power to navigate life, to define success, and to follow your purpose has always been yours. And that's the kind of evolution no system, no guru, and no formula can ever take away.